evening, everyone. Welcome to Rotor Talk Live, Season 5, Episode 49, DJI Mini 3 Hits FCC Database, Black Friday drone deals. Hope everyone is doing well this evening. First of all, I want to wish everyone a very happy Thanksgiving in the United States. That's coming up on Thursday. That's 2 days away. Time goes very fast. Wish all of you a very happy and healthy Thanksgiving, and everyone be safe and travel safely. Just want to get that up and out of the way here. One of the other things that I kind of wanted to start off with tonight, and I would kind of be remiss if not saying this, is 59 years ago today, the world changed forever. President Kennedy was assassinated in Dallas, and it's just a very somber day. It will always be a very somber day in my book. It was one of those things that the world's forever different for that. And conspiracy theories, everything else aside, it's just very, very sad what happened that day. So just wanted to kind of start with that. Okay, we got lots of good news here. So we're gonna continue on the good news theme. In 24 hours, so much has happened with DJI. It's just crazy. Okay, it was just like, I got on this morning before work and I was looking, and it was just like, boom, boom, boom. The news just kept coming out, and I'm just like, wow. This is just absolutely crazy. Johnny's going to join us tonight. Ron Marcus will join us here in a little bit. We got a lot to talk about. And one of the first things that I wanted to talk about was, we're going to talk about this first. Now, before I do, I would be remiss if I did not greet everyone in the chat. So let's go ahead and do that. We got a ton of people here tonight. John Olson is here. Artco's here. Welcome, Art. Leonard Oglesby. John Flying Flynn Media. Akarasho. Let's see who else. Drone Reviews Media. Lauren is in the house. Welcome, Lauren. Good friend Richard's here tonight. Welcome, Richard. Catskills Brad is here. Casey Crime Fighter, welcome, my friend. Good to see you. Let's see who else. Billy Tompkins, Jeff Lloyd, welcome, Jeff. Good to see you tonight. M Drone 1. Excuse me. Maddie's in the house. Wayne B is here. M Drone 1. Jamie Miller. All right. Okay. We got everything squared away here. Okay. Now, DJI, if it was one of those days when you may go several weeks and there's nothing comes out of DJI, and DJI, it seemed like there was 4 or 5 things that came out today. And the first thing I wanted to talk about was there is a new DJI Phantom 4 RTK drone firmware that it is providing updated map services. Last week, the Tech Giant issued an advisory to drone operators urging them to update their flight apps and remote controllers for an imminent map services overhaul. And right on cue, the new firmware package for the Phantom 4 surveying drone has arrived with updated map services. In addition, DJI has added smart return to home option in aircraft battery settings. When GNSS is available, smart return to home can be initiated from the return to home button on the remote controller to get the drone automatically returned to the last recorded home point. As the aircraft returns, it will use the primary camera to identify obstacles as far as 300 meters in front, allowing it to plan a safe route home. This is a pretty significant update. This drone is extremely, it is, it's the best, probably it's one of the best under, I would say, $10,000 photogrammetry drones that is available. It is incredible what it can do. But I wanted to get started off with this, make sure everybody knew about this. This was, it's a pretty significant update here. I think so. And DJI didn't skip a beat with stuff today. lo and behold, DJI surprised us also. They unveiled a new drone today. Okay. Everybody, I got a comment from somebody. Oh, it's a Phantom 5. No, unfortunately not. If you take a look, that's their teaser. You can tell, that's the transmission unit on the top of the drone. DJI is preparing a new addition to its agricultural drone line. In a teaser promoting the imminent launch event, the company says this new drone sees more and works smarter. This could be a nod to a new multispectral camera drone for precision agriculture, which would combine data from disparate sensors to measure crop health in great detail. Okay, and then they showed an image, and that's a DJI RC Pro right here, and overlooking a crop, obviously. And then what is that? That looks like a Mavic 3. So, with an RTK module on the top. So who knows? I didn't go back out to check to see exactly if somebody knows exactly the drone that they came out with. Just go ahead and drop that in the chat. That would be great. But it's a new DJI Agris drone. Of course, it's entirely possible DJI will announce a new Agris drone model as well. This time last year, the company unveiled its Agris T40 and T20. Lab believes the upcoming models should be called Agris T60 and T25. Okay, so that's just and again, this is DJI news. They came out with a lot of stuff today, guys. It was a lot of stuff here. Well, I'm going to take this opportunity coming up. December's knocking on the door here, guys. Okay, I mean, really, we're just about here. And it's just, what's December mean here for Build a Drone Reviewer? Well, last year I didn't have any giveaways. We're gonna have giveaways this year. We got lots of good stuff. And with the new logo, we're gonna have Build a Drone Reviewer mugs, okay, coffee mugs. I'm gonna give away. Build a Drone Reviewer pens. I got lots of pens. I got Build a Drone Reviewer magnets. I got Build a Drone Reviewer stickers. I got Build a Drone Reviewer cup holders, or whatever you want to call these things. Okay. With my logo on it. Of course, this is from Sticker Mule, where I get a lot of stuff, and they have some really good prices. So if you're looking for stuff like that, Sticker Mule's a great place. And they have, what you can do is get onto their page where they have samples and reorder them. So they'll let you order as many as you want. Shh, don't tell anybody. Okay. But gonna have that, and maybe some t-shirts as well too. Got a lot we're going to give away. We're going to have some fun. And I also want to let everybody know, a number of you have sent me requests to get you pens and stickers and stuff. I'm going to be doing that this weekend. I've just been really swamped with stuff. We're also preparing to head up to Ohio in a couple of weeks for a very blessed event for our new granddaughter being born. So, we're trying to juggle that, trying to get ready for Thanksgiving. That's coming up. Valerie's going to decorate the house before we go. She's off this week. So, busy. We're trying to get a lot of things done, juggling a lot of things. So you definitely want to stay tuned. We're going to do these during Rotor Talk. I'm even going to get the better half to come in here and sit down with me, and maybe we'll have our jingle bells with us and our flashing lights. I know you guys saw that before, so hopefully you guys will enjoy it again. We have a lot of fun doing that. We didn't do it last year. Funds were a little tight last year, but this year I got it in the budget. We're going to take care of you guys. No problem. Okay. No problem. I just wanted to get this kind of like this commercial break here for next month, but be tuning in. And also I have another surprise. Okay. Build a Drone Reviewer Limited Edition is going to be known under a new name. Still going to be called Build a Drone Reviewer, but we're going to be changing things up a little bit there. Rotor Talk Live will still be on every Tuesday night on that channel. All the videos that I have on there will still be there. I'm going to archive them under a playlist called Build a Drone Reviewer Limited Edition playlist. So you can still find those on there. but we're going to be kind of repurposing it a little bit. And I'm working on getting a new logo for it. And we're going to get started and cranked up with some videos for it. I think you guys will like it. We're going to have a lot of fun with that. So stay tuned. That's coming up around the corner. And also another public service announcement. I'm sorry, I got a lot of these tonight. Okay. I want to thank all. I know several of you watch and are subscribed to my ham radio channel, Ham Radio Basics, and my channel has just exploded. I'm knocking on the door for 900 subscribers already. A lot of it's due, I got out on social media. I got a real great presence out on Twitter right now. Have got a really good following out there. And I want to thank you guys that have subscribed and have watched some of my videos and commented on them. Thank you guys so much. It's really kind of reassuring to have this much success so soon. It kind of helps when you know the ropes a little bit with YouTube. I mean, YouTube has its quirks and all that, but still there's a formula to get things in gear, and I'm there, and it's real nice. So, and again, thank you guys for that. All right, moving on here. That was a big public service announcement there, Bill. All right, let's see what else here. Oh yeah, this was a total surprise. Now, I'm gonna put the article up that came out earlier this morning, okay? And then we're gonna put out an article. This is from Drone DJ, and of course, all these articles are out on Bill the Drone Reviewer Facebook group and page. Anyway, all right. Leaks provide images and full specs of DJI's O3 Air Unit to be announced tomorrow. Now, notice the date. It's today, the 22nd. Today's the 22nd, okay? Then earlier today, Acetylev went further in producing official product photos as well as a DJI video of the O3 Air Unit, okay? There's the photos. Full video, and I'm not going to show the video because I don't get dinged for it, okay? DJI O3 Air Unit announced tomorrow. Full specs from DJI in this PDF. Patience isn't my thing, okay? 4K, 60 frames per second, 155 degree wide field of view, 30 ms, 30 meters, 2 kilometers digital video transmission, 1080p, 100 frames per second, H.265 video transmission, automatic frequency switching, canvas mode, okay? And whether the delivery prediction proves correct or the update to DJI's original 2019 Air Unit is rolled out a bit later than Thursday, what users ultimately get for a reported $210 price. Compact device providing, and we just went over that here. Go the distance, and there it is again. And again, these articles are from Joan DJ, so and I have them out there out on the site. Here's Johnny. I'm going to get my mouse is just having a fit. Hey Johnny, how are you?
Hey Bill, thanks for having me. Hey Bill, can you kick Matty out of here? He's causing trouble. He had a meetup.
What's he doing now?
He had a meetup with Captain Ray and Al and TJ. And he's just making fun of people. No, I'm just picking. They had a great little meetup this morning. Again,
he likes to do that. He's just very good at that. Well, we'll take care of him come next day, April 1st. Okay, we'll make sure of that without a doubt. Johnny, in 24 hours, so much has happened. It's just crazy. Okay,
man. Lots happened in 24 hours. Even since show last night. I actually ordered a new drone, and I'm gonna let you continue, and I'll tell people about that in a little bit here.
Well, this O3 unit, okay, which I'm going over right now. What was interesting was, surprise, they actually released it today. Okay, it wasn't supposed to be released till Thursday, and it came out today, which was a total surprise. Nobody was expecting this today, and it's here. And I just went over all the specs, and then there's a video here, and you guys can go ahead and watch this at your leisure. And this is showing some of the images from it.
Yeah, they're excited about that for sure.
Yeah, people are real excited about that. And the thing is, it just kind of, this came out on a day when DJI announced a new drone, which was an agricultural drone.
All right.
They also announced a firmware update for the Phantom 4 RTK. And they put out last week. They put out on a message that everyone update, make sure your apps are updated because there's going to be updating to maps. Okay, which really was, they were pretty much telling us what was going to be, what was on its way. Here's Ron. Hey, Ron, how are you, sir?
Hello, gentlemen. How are you tonight?
Ron.
Well, it's just been a whirlwind day. DJI news, Ron. It just never stopping. Okay, I was just going over. The Phantom 4 RTK. Map release that came out. The DJI came out with an agricultural drone. The O3 was supposed to come out Thursday, but it came out today, which was incredible. And then there's some other news that we got coming up that we're going to talk about.
And how about DJI support leaking their own stuff on Twitter?
Yeah, this is just absolutely crazy.
They try to beat Darren to it from it, That's what they try.
They're trying to beat all the CETA lab. They try to beat them all to the punch.
Yeah,
People.
they are.
Yeah, it's just. They publish. They really take CETA labs more seriously now because he's had a really good streak. As you pointed out, I think last week. I think he's batting 1,000 this year. And I don't see any reason that's not going to continue.
Well, I don't think if this Mini, if the new Mini comes out this year, I don't think he had that on his list. But he's not wrong on anything. He just didn't have everything that's going to come out at the end of the year, maybe.
Yeah.
He definitely hit all the high points.
Yeah, he did.
And I think he had the Inspire. So the Inspire hasn't shown up yet. I think the Inspire.
Yeah, the Inspire hasn't shown up yet, but we still got about a little over 5.5 weeks left.
And it's not a consumer drone, so there's no need to get it out before Black Friday or anything.
Yeah, it's not because it's not.
Nobody's getting that in their stocking stuff.
You won't be getting an Inspire 3 in your stocking. So, and if you do, call me up and let me know because I want to know who got it for you. Okay?
Or I want to borrow that stocking.
Yeah, can I borrow the stocking for a couple of years? Okay,
they'd have to have DeMarco Moore money. That's what it is. They'd have to have DeMarco money. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, you got it. Yeah, if you're DeMarco, then you have all that kind of
or the Marcus Crawford bundle.
Yes, the Marcus Crawford. How about the Marcus Crawford bundle? Okay, it buys everything in sight. No, I'm sorry, I couldn't. I'm sorry, Marcus.
Marcus resisted on that Alltel light, and somebody else didn't.
Johnny, why don't you tell us what you hit the buy button on?
Yeah, last night, Alltel Pilot had that 1106 for the Alltel Light Plus, and I did make the purchase. And
premium bundle. Johnny.
Yeah, it was a premium bundle. Great price. As a matter of fact, it's still $11.99 at Best Buy, but hey, and I actually didn't get charged tax and free shipping. So yeah, it was really a good deal.
Now, John, did you order your Nano off the Alltel Pilots also?
I did get my Nano from Alltel Pilot. Yeah.
Okay. Good. Wow.
And it's shipped already. I just got the confirmation. It's supposed to be here on the 28th. So
I saw that. Yeah, and it's coming from a real carrier, not DHL. Or
not DHL. It's coming UPS. Yeah. So yeah.
But what do you think? Every day we turn around and Alltel lowering prices a little bit. What do you? Some people message me and they're worried, Bill, like that. Then you can get the Nano and Alltel Pilots for $4.99 now. They say, is that a fire sale? Are they going out of business? What's up with those prices, Bill?
I don't know. Well, you know what? I think what it is, okay, it's a combination of things. Remember, they came out with an announcement about, end of service life for several drones.
Particularly the Evo 2 Pro V1.
But yeah, they got some great prices. And Ron, hoping support to continue, of course, because they're coming out with that small controller. Coming out with us. So, my plan is I'll have the Nano Plus and the Alltel Light Plus available if I, get that small controller and have 2 drones, and then maybe sell the Air 2S and move up to the Mavic 3, and that way I'll have 2 drones capable of using RC controller. So, yeah, that's kind of the game plan.
Yeah. Now, Bill, if Alltel would have, a lot of us thought when the Nano came out, we'll say the Nano and the Light Plus, the Nano came out at $950. And the Light came out. You said Matt Bagwell paid $1,800 for his.
Yeah, $1,799. I think it was. Yeah.
I mean, were you with the same mindset that a lot of those build? They just overpriced their drones
Oh
when they came out
yeah, I
last
mean,
year. And I think that hurt them a little bit. I
yeah.
mean, if they would have had a sharper price point, I think it got a little market share from DJI.
It
Right.
would have taken off a whole lot better had they priced them aggressively, because greed will always come back to bite you, and I hate to use that word, but I mean seriously, I know they're trying to make money, and I know they're trying, and I respect that, and I understand that, and profit margins are thin, but you know what? Okay, if you price them aggressively, they're going to go out the door, and the more that you sell, the more that you'll end up making that on the back end. Okay, sell accessories and etc. You'll get it back. So
Right.
be aggressive with your pricing. I mean, that's
Yeah,
just
so I think again, I don't know how many units they're selling now, but I mean I know last night, Bill, we had a Drone Nation deal of the day. It was a Nano Plus bundle, premium bundle, included a hard case. It was only $606, and there was only a couple left when the show started. And somebody said they were all sold out before the show was over.
wow.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things, and I want to kind of jump into this right now. Some Black Friday drone deals. Now, there's and I want to get this up here. I don't know if you guys subscribe to Drone Life. I think her name is Miriam McNabb.
I don't think so.
It's yeah, I subscribe to it, and I get an email from her every day. And this was actually the best list together in one spot, because I was looking for something that had, normally I would go to like Drone DJ or High Drone XL. Didn't find anything. I went to Sally French, Drone Girl. I didn't really see anything over there. But this Drone Life, it just popped up, and it really hit all of them. And I want to spend a couple of minutes on this, because I think everybody, this is one of the questions that everybody seems to be asking right now. Autel is offering 35% discount on Black Friday on Light or Nano Plus drones, and free shipping for orders over $59. They're also offering free Autel robotics care for the top 30 orders of Light Plus or Nano Plus aircraft. Okay. DJI is offering Black Friday drone deals from 10% to 30%, November 18 to 28. Save 15% on the Mini 2 Fly More combo at $509, reduced from $599. Action 2 dual screen combo from now, instead of $519, $359. While supplies last, DJI is offering free bags or t-shirts with certain purchases. DJI Drone Reseller Drone Nerds is running a variety of sales, including a great deal on the DJI FPV drone combo. Save $100 from $999 now at $899, or save $100 on the FPV drone combo with motion controller from $1198 to $1098. While supplies last, Drone Nerds will offering a free landing pad with any drone purchase. Gremsy is having their biggest sale of the year in professional gimbals. Score $572 off the Gremsy T7, and I don't think anybody's heard of that. Skydio is having a variety of sales for the holiday season. Save $200 on the Skydio 2 Plus Pro kit as the price goes from $2169 to $1969, or get $200 off the usual price of Skydio 2 Plus Starter Kit, Skydio 2 Plus Sports Kit, or Skydio 2 Plus Cinema Kit. Teledyne FLIR is having giveaways, and this is that article. I mean, things will pop up on Amazon that we haven't seen. This was probably one of the. I mean, I would find bits and pieces of stuff, but I didn't really find a whole lot. And this was about as comprehensive as it gets as I could find right now. But I would caution people. One of the places I would look and spend time on is Amazon, because and I'll say this, okay. I just spent a boatload of money. Okay, I'm getting a new laptop and just spending a lot of money on Amazon right now. Okay, but you have the peace of mind with their return policy. Okay, they have the best return policy of any either brick or mortar or online store that's out there today. Okay, plus the fact is it's available at the click of a mouse. You don't have to go out in the car, fight people this time of year. Okay, last time I went out on a Black Friday was the year Valerie and I got married, 11 years ago. Okay. and we're done. We're done.
And you got to check those prices pretty regularly at Amazon. They change within hours or sometimes minutes.
You're right, Johnny.
You'll see different deals. I mean, Ron sent something the other day. I think, him, Marcus, and I, DeMarco, we're always chatting a little bit, and somebody put something up, and when you try to find it, it may be cheaper or it may be $50 higher or so. So, check those pages.
Yeah. It pays to go out there and look. And one of the other things that you also need to be careful of when you're on Amazon, and I know I may be preaching to the choir with Johnny and Ron here, but, for a lot of people, they'll see something, make sure it's coming directly from Amazon and not a third party. Okay. Because I can tell you what, I had a real go around. I purchased a power supply for one of my ham radios. Okay. And they sent me the wrong model. Okay. And I asked them, what do you want to do? I said, let me send it back and get a refund. Okay. This thing, it took 3 months for me to get my refund. It was a third party. Okay. Yeah. And it was a nightmare. It was a real nightmare. So if you're going on Amazon, try to avoid third parties. I know it's not always possible, but if you can, do it. But yeah,
you got to check those packages because every little bundle is different. I know Mike Rennick just he's got his Autel came, and Ron and I think saw this had some kind of little virtual reality goggles or something. So there's a lot of packages and bundles put together by different companies.
Yeah, like by the bundle we had last night in the show, it came with a hard case for the Nano.
Yeah, and a landing pad, I believe, an SD card. So it had all kind of stuff.
And Bill, there's one other resource too for Autel and DJI. Both of them have official, eBay and Autel store. I mean, DJI and Autel, they have official eBay stores or whatever, right. And you have the same warranty and return policy from their eBay stores if you would buy them from the regular website. And a lot of times you can get deals there you don't see anyplace else directly from the manufacturer. And even if they're refurbs directly from either DJI or Autel, so they come with a full year warranty.
Mm-hmm. And that's top notch. And see, the other thing with Amazon, when you're a Prime member there, okay, more often than not, about 99.9% of that time, that shipping is free. Okay, and you just can't really beat that. And then their return policy, I have a UPS store less than a mile from my house. All I got to do is take the QR code and the product. I don't even need the packaging, and they'll take care of it. Okay, it's done. It's taken care of. And,
I got one I could walk to from a couple blocks away from my house that I go down there. But people have called on that, Bill. Sometimes you go and you got all these people in front of you, stuff not even packed, and they can't get the code up on their phone. So sometimes it's bad because you got all these people who don't know what they're doing.
Ron, somebody's asking a question about the Skydio O2 there in the chat. We'd recommend the Skydio O2. So
the Skydio O2, who was asking?
Brick Scott, right there.
Scott. Anyone recommend the Skydio? Well, I mean, I won't say anything bad about it. I've had the drone, but basically it's a 3-year-old. You're kind of buying 3-year-old technology now at just a little bit of a discount from when it first came out. If your main goal is avoid and track, obstacle avoidance and tracking, it's still the best in those two categories. But it's in other categories, it's the cameras outdated
a little bit,
and doesn't have much range. People don't like the controller.
I picked up a battery for the V-Copter. So,
oh really? How much are V-Copter batteries?
$89.
I think I'm going to give you guys an update. Remember I told you about that SSD? It was like 16 terabytes for $99.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a scam. Okay, they went out. They must have gone out and they filtered the reviews because the good reviews were all gone, and it was straight up. Anyway, I got an update. Okay, I found Seagate, which I think makes the best external hard drives. Okay, bar none. Their software, backup software, is the best in the business. I ended up buying a 20 terabyte external hard drive. Okay. Wow. It should be here the 29th or the 30th, which is going to be good. I'm getting a new laptop. I sold my other laptop. It's just too big and too wieldy. I got another one, but this will help. And I got it for the specific purpose because you guys know video files eat up space like nobody's business on your PC. Okay?
Especially those 4K ones, huh, Bill?
Exactly, Ron. You know, it's like I offloaded a ton of my stuff from like 3 or 4 years ago onto the external drive. I don't even have those videos on my internal drive. They're on the external drive simply for the fact it filled up my hard drive. Okay, it was just done. You know, so I don't do that, and I did not want to go in because I already did when I bought. My desktop is a Dell. When I went in and when I purchased it, I went in and I added a second SSD drive in there for startup stuff. And I also replaced, it had like a 2 terabyte drive in there. I put a 6 terabyte. I'm figuring that'll be fine. No problem. Okay. But in order to do that, I had to take the video card out and a bazillion screws. And it was like surgery. I mean, it was like I was sweating bullets because I wanted to make sure I didn't lose any screws and I put things back right. And thank God I did. I don't want to get into that again. I'm done. So that's why I ended up getting.
So how much was that 20 gigabyte Seagate?
It's $375, which I thought was very reasonable. Considering it would probably run me, they don't make 20 terabytes internal drives, probably about 16 is the biggest, and it's about the same. So I feel real good with what I did because all I got, and what's nice with it on this external hard drive, and we'll get to the main subject here in a minute because I know a lot of people probably chomping at the bit. What's nice is there's 2 USB ports on the front of that drive, so I can plug things into it like my SD card reader for like after I'm done flying, and I can load up my files and stuff. So anyway.
SD cards on sale too. A lot. Check Best Buy, Amazon. So some great deals out there. And a great time to pick those up. And you can't have too many of those laying around.
No.
John, did you order a new memory card for the new Lite Plus?
Well, I got a bunch, so I'm good. But I always order. They have great little prize to give away too. We'll give away sometimes on the show. So and you can pick those up pretty good price right now.
Good.
Well, this was the pièce de résistance of the news. Okay, Mini 3 was on the FCC database, and I'm going to bring this article up. It kind of was a surprise because I don't think we knew it was coming, but we really didn't think we were going to hear anything this year, and then all of a sudden, boom! Okay, DJI Mini 3 hits FCC database, cheaper mini drone coming. Okay. New listing hit the FCC with the name DJI Mini 3, non-pro version. They're talking about the Mavic 3 Classic. According to the label information shared by the FCC, the new Mini 3 drone will be powered by a 7.38 volt battery, which is the same as the Mini 3 Pro, but the battery capacity is not mentioned. It's unlikely, though, DJI would skimp out on the flight time since it's not the 34 minutes of max flight time that makes the Pro version of the drone Pro. Okay. To make the Mavic 3 drone accessible to more users with a classic iteration, DJI sacrificed the original drone's telephoto lens. So in the Mini 3 also, the company would likely cut down on some of the newer capabilities and creative photography features of the drone. Okay. Does that mean letting go of the tri-directional obstacle sensing or the 90-degree gimbal rotation allow users to shoot high-quality vertical imaging? Perhaps the cutbacks will be done on the camera department because DJI offered a completely enhanced imaging system with the Mini 3 Pro. In any case, DJI would need to ensure its new travel-friendly drone outperforms the extremely popular and capable Mini 2, which is available now for $449. I want to get your guys' take on all this, okay? First of all, where do you think it's I have my opinion. I just like to hear what you guys think as far as, are they going to hit it with the camera? Are they going to hit it with obstacle avoidance? Where do you think that they're going to make these cuts?
Well, normally when they cut down a drone or whatever, or they go from a lesser one up, obstacle avoidance is number one. That's the first thing to take off to make a drone cheaper. So I'm going to say obstacle avoidance. So the question is, how many of these features does it need to have? 2, 3, 4? How many things does it need to be removed? We'll say obstacle avoidance first, and maybe the what do you call the 90-degree
gimbal
rotation?
90-degree gimbal,
the TikTok camera,
vertical video, I mean vertical.
Yeah.
What do you think, Johnny?
Well, I think obstacle avoidance is always, I know it seems like everybody gets excited about it. It looks great on a box, but in reality, most of the time, most of us turn it off or don't use it. But, man, I tell you what, it's a lot of drones to pick from right now. So I think you got to be smart and, man, they're popping them out for sure,
Hey, Bill,
Yeah.
as far as these features, like, okay, say if it was the camera, okay, I mean, unless they go put the camera in for the Mini 2 or something like that, they have to develop a whole new camera for what, that's a lot of extra cost on a drone that you're trying to save money on. So why would you go re-engineer a whole new camera again, unless and people probably wouldn't stand for them just taking the Mini 2 camera and putting it in there. So, I mean, I'm going to say the camera is the same.
Yeah, you know what, and that's where I agree 100% with you, Ron, and I also agree on obstacle avoidance. That's going to be the first thing that's going to go here. Okay, now they did talk about the battery, and I'm gonna make a point here. They did say it's the same volts, but that doesn't mean its capacity is the same. Okay, I think they're going to also save on the battery too. I think you're going to have pretty much with I'm going to say without like prop guards on it, it'll be under 250 grams.
No, will it be the same shell as the Mini 3, or will it be a different?
Yeah, I think
shell?
it'll be the same shell. Okay. I don't think that they'll do anything with that. I think the obstacle avoidance will not be in there. I also think they'll probably have a standard gimbal. They won't have a 90-degree portrait mode kind of vertical video thing. Okay, I think otherwise that camera is going to be the same.
Now, Bill, did you see a price in there that you thought it was going to sell for?
Well, my price, what I'm thinking, okay, it's going to have to be close to that price point of the Mini 2, and that Mini 2 that it's now at $449. So I would say anywhere from $450, $475, somewhere in that kind of ballpark, because in order for it to be competitive, it's going to need to be attractive to people. And if you have a better camera than the Mini 2, okay, and it has better runtime than the Mini 2, okay, even though what I said with the battery, okay, if that's the case, then I think you're gonna price it right between $450, $475, somewhere around in those.
Yeah, I'm going. I think it needs to be $499, because if you make it like, I don't know, 600 or something like that, why would nobody's going to buy it? You just get the Pro instead.
Right.
But I think what this would do, Bill, is kind of like the Mavic Classic. This would get people off the fence. A lot of people stayed with their Mini 2 because they did not like the price jump of the Mini 3. And it's so much confusion on this stuff because of the controllers. The price of the Mini 3 is $759 with the regular controller. Now you can pay $949 and get it with the DJI RC, but the real price is $759. So when you can't compare apple to oranges. When we're giving that Mini 2 price of $449, that's the drone, the controller, and the one battery.
Right.
And that's what we're saying. And I think, Billy, both of you are saying the Mini 3, we'll call it standard or non-pro.
Will it be
the drone, the battery, and the standard controller be $499 or less?
Yeah,
right. Will it be Will it be compatible with the RC?
Good question. I think so. I think
we'll have O3. We'll have O3 like the Pro version built, or will this go with a lesser transmission?
See, that's not going to cost. See, that the software really, I mean, in terms of a cost, that really doesn't affect the cost of the drone. So right. I don't see them not having O3 in there, which makes sense.
Why cripple it for no good reason?
Right.
Right. Which makes it would be compatible with the DJI RC. Okay.
Right.
Which I think they would be very smart to do that. Okay. Because I mean, almost the first thing that happened when they came out with the RC. Okay. You were hearing Air 2S, customers saying, is it going to be compatible with the Air 2S right away? Okay. I mean, they just jumped on that bandwagon right away here.
Well, Bill, Mini 2 owners, any show you start talking about this, Mini 2 owners pop up in the chat and they say, when's it going to be compatible with the Mini 2? So, I mean, my point is people want that compatibility right away. If they don't make it compatible with the DJI out of the gate or whatever, they'll be an outrage. That will hurt sales. They will sell less units.
I think that's the reason, because I mean that'll be a little cheaper drone. That I don't see the Mini 2 being compatible with the RC.
No, it's too
No, I don't
old.
either.
Too old technology. But I'm just saying, if they don't make this compatible, they're gonna again. They won't sell as many units or whatever because a
Yeah.
lot of people. I know you say a lot of beginners don't have the DJI, but a lot of guys like us that have like a Mavic 3 or something or Air 2 that had that DJI, we want to when we buy a lesser drone, we want to still fly it with a good controller. We don't want to
Right.
go back to
Exactly.
the
Yeah.
RN1 or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And
So
and I don't think, and one of the other points that I wanted to talk about here is this isn't going to come out until next year. Okay. It was kind of curious that we got that news today.
oh, you don't think it's going to pop out at the end of the year? The
I don't think so.
Mini?
No, because and this is just me because my business marketing background and degree and everything, and just turning it around in my head. Okay, I don't think there's enough time because usually, I mean, and I put it in quotes when I say usually. Okay, when they do the FCC release like this, all right, usually it's probably at least 2, 3, or more weeks away. Now,
Right.
To release this, let's say first or second week of December. I mean, when has DJI released a drone in December? I mean, it hasn't happened since I've been following drones since 2016. I haven't seen them do anything like that. It's always been, and plus two, you think about it, you want to have a drone available. You would optimally want to have it available for Black Friday. Okay.
Yeah.
And because you want to have that draw, you want to have that pull, even though it won't be on sale, people would be gravitated to go to DJI's website. Okay. Well, there's nothing there right now. So, who knows? Okay. They could totally surprise us in another week. Boom, it's here. Okay.
Yeah, let me flip around what you said. I agree with you, Bill. Let me flip around the other way. This Mini 3, not really a new drone. It's just like a incremental redesign of something they already have. It doesn't.
Exactly.
It's not going to warrant any big publicity campaign or whatever. They could just throw this thing out, let the leakers promote it on social media. They could just put it on the DJI website without any fanfare. I mean, this really doesn't need any type of major release outside of letting the community, like people like us, chat it up or whatever. Because really, when you think about it, Bill, DJI really doesn't want their customers to buy this drone anyways. They want them to buy the Pro or whatever. So, I mean, they're not going to push this drone to the level they're going to overmarket every Pro. So, I mean, I totally agree with you, but I would not rule this thing popping out before Christmas or whatever, because again, it's not like a product that needs a whole lot of fanfare because it's a downgrade of a product that's already out.
Well, it's kind of like a SE plus or something, it's kind of like just a step up. Yeah.
Well, and the article pointed out, the Mini 2s at $449. That's a steal. I mean, that's a great.
That's the original price of the Mini 2. So I don't know why they say it's now $449. That $449 was always the price.
The original, yeah. So it's probably even. I haven't checked because I don't know, but if that's closer to a $400 price point, that's a good deal. Okay, on a drone. I mean, that's a very capable drone, and it has a great camera on it. So
don't buy the Mini 2 now, because after this Mini 3 comes out, I bet you that Mini 2's cut down. You'll be able to get that for under $400.
Yeah. And if you also think about it also from a production standpoint, okay, if you keep the same body style and everything, you just don't have those sensors that are going there, components, it's very easy for them to make these, okay? It doesn't it's not like a whole turnover with new moldings and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't cost them a lot to do that. So, this
and they release this won't have to be one of those things where I have to beta test it and worry about the software. It'll be the same drone. They know it'll run on the software. They know it won't have any issues or whatever. So it's going to be easy. It's got easy release.
It is. It will be an easy release. And like you said, it's going to be very low key. I mean, it'll be like, we may find out like on a Tuesday, DJI puts out their little teaser thing, and then Wednesday it's out.
Yeah. Because again, they don't want you to buy this. They want you to buy the Pro or whatever. No, the DJI doesn't want you to buy this and put it under the tree. They want the Pro under the tree. This is just to sweep up the markets for anybody that's really low cost. And a lot of people in a lot of the foreign countries where they they buy lower price version of DJI drones like this.
Right, and then under 250 gram, you know,
sub 250
is also a big kicker, big kicker for people overseas. And
what a drone like this does is keep the you know, the toy drone makers at bay. You know what I mean? It doesn't let the toy drone makers sweep in and grab the bottom end of the market, Bill.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I mean, you know, when all said and done, you know, this isn't coming out till next year. Now, I say that with a caveat because that means DJI could pull a real surprise on us.
We'll get up tomorrow morning and
then there's a big banner and you know there's a link for it and you can purchase it and all that kind of good stuff. So
or you'll be cruising through Walmart on Friday morning on Black Friday.
Hey,
and
they got to do something because they didn't sell any classics. So you know maybe they, you know, I don't know, you know, it's
well, Johnny, if this thing did come out tomorrow and it was $499, would you consider it?
Nope.
No. You know,
no need for me to have that drone. I mean,
I got the Mini 3 Pro. I mean, I'm all set as far as a mini drone is concerned. You know, and I got to say this because I just had it out, not this weekend, but the weekend before, and it was very windy. It was the strongest wind that I've had the Mini 3 Pro in, and I was very impressed with how well it did. And I was very good. Master shots at the time, okay?
Yeah.
Where, you know, the drone's in control by itself. I'm not touching the sticks. And that was buttery smooth video. There are no issues whatsoever. It was at least a 20, 25 mile an hour wind, and it was perfect.
Hey, Bill, I just want to throw a little monkey wrench into this. Okay, what if they do release a Mini 3 and it's $499 or anywhere between $450 and $499? Okay, as a consumer, and it does have optical avoidance, it doesn't have some of the other bells and whistles, where you could go in and get a Nano Plus for $499. And it does have optical avoidance. It does have a good camera. It doesn't do vertical video. But anyhow, at that point, you know, DJI's got a problem. The Nano looks maybe like the better buy at $499.
Well, here's what I'm going to say, okay? Because I know our good friend. I know I'll speak for our good friend who's not with us tonight, Marcus. Okay, I think he would beg to differ. Okay, because you know.
Wait, you didn't see it? You didn't see his latest video today?
Well, he jumped back on the bandwagon.
I was getting ready to watch it
again,
but I heard he had good success. But here's the thing, okay? They've had a track record, and it's not been a good one with these drones. Okay, they've been there. There's been a lot of issues where they've had to be retooled, resent, just done over again, kind of a thing. And I'm very happy for Marcus. I'm going to watch your video, Marcus. I promise. I'm very happy for you for this. But I think the thing is here, okay, people want something, speaking for me, when I open that box up, fire it up, do a firmware update, I want that thing to be golden, okay? I don't want to have to deal with issues after that, okay? I want obstacle avoidance to work out of the box. I want that camera to work out of the box. I don't want any issues out of the box. And there's issues out of the box, issues out of the box for a lot of people who have that.
Hey, Bill, I also got to say, Ron, Marcus, and I also paid almost double price now for the Nano Plus too. So we paid, it is a good buy now.
Yeah, and I didn't buy it right away like you guys. I waited, and I did get like $100 left. The price dropped in like a little bit if you work the deals.
Yeah, but no, hey, you know what? That drone is doing good. Look, all the drones, of course, you know what you get with DJI. It's a great time. It's a lot of good purchases out there right now. Hey, check out and hey, buy yourself a drone if you want something new, and hey, do your research. Buy the drone that's best for you. That's what I always say.
And Bill, be an early adopter in anything. Even the Mavic 3 and the Mini 3 Pro had some early adopter issues that got fixed right away. But I waited. I bought the Nano Plus in May, and it came out like beginning of January. Bill, I had no issues. I had no firmware issues or bugs or whatever. If you're not an early adopter, if you're willing to wait a few months, you can avoid a lot of those early headaches that you mentioned.
Well, I've been halfway thinking about the Air 2S, but I'm just going to kind of sit back for a little bit because I'm hearing rumblings about an Air 3. And you know what? I don't want to miss that boat, because if an Air 3 is coming out, which I think it will probably in the first quarter of next year, okay, I'm just going to kind of chill my jets, because I just want to kind of take a little bit of a step back here and wait on that. So
did you see on Twitter today? I forget who posted, whether it was C Love or Deals. They posted a 4/3 camera that looked like the Mavic 3 camera, but it wasn't for the Mavic 3. And people speculated that maybe it could be the Air 3's camera. Bill, can you imagine the Air 3 got a 4/3? And this 4/3 had a different aperture, 2.4 instead of 2.8, and they think it may have not had adjustable aperture. They think that it may be a toned down version for the Air 3 of the 4/3 sensor.
Wow, that's pretty incredible. That really is.
That's gonna knock people's socks off. If they come out with a 4/3 for the Air 3.
Maddie's asking a question. Let's see, what did he say?
Okay, you got it. Price the Air 3 to compete with the Mavic 3 Classic for only $1,400. Yeah, I do see that, but really the real price of the Mavic 3 Classic is like $1,750 when it comes with a controller. I understand that some people buy it without a controller, and that's like almost a little under $1,500. But
is that available yet to buy with the drone only?
I don't know. But again, the point is the real price of the Classic is $1,750 with the RN1 controller. So really, there's a wiggle room of $959 for the Mini 3 up to $1,750 for the Classic. So somewhere in the middle there, you can put an Air 3 in there, right, Bill?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If you don't have the Air 2S, yeah.
So
they come out with Air 3, consider the Air 2S gone or whatever.
Right. That's what I say. That'll take that place. Yeah.
So that you maybe somewhere in the $1,300-$1,400 ballpark for an Air 3, and that keeps it $300-$400 underneath the Mavic 3, but $300 or $400 above the Mini 3 Pro. So I think there is room now, and that's probably why Bill DJI probably listened to us, and at the Mavic 3 Classic, the original price was $1,499. They said, this guy's over on Build a Drone Viewer. They were right about us making it too cheap. We better bump it up, put a spot in there for the Air 3.
Well, yeah, and you think about it, okay? If you price an Air 3, and I'm we're talking grins and giggles here, okay, $1,100, $1,200, okay? Really, realistically, to get a Mavic 3 Classic with a controller, like you said, you're at $1,700. So there is that gap, because DJI is, they want to catch that segment of that market, that $1,000 to $1,500 segment or whatever. Okay. And an Air 3 equipped right with a right kind of camera is going to do something like that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So guys, we need to hit the lottery here pretty soon, though, with all these drones coming out. Geez.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to. Let me tell you.
We got to keep selling the old ones. So, okay. So you think, okay, do you think we'll see both the Mini 3 standard, we'll call it, or SE, and the Air 3 next year?
First quarter next year, yes.
Both of them will come in the first quarter.
Yes, both of them in the first quarter next year.
I think one will be held for the second quarter, that spring. They've been releasing a drone in end of April, May for a couple of years now. So something's going to be held back for that time slot.
Yeah, let's say, I'm going to say that's going to be the Air 3. Okay, first quarter, you'll probably see the Mini 3 SE, if you want to call it that.
Ron, you could bring it to the South Florida drone meetup. The new drone when you can show it that day.
Well, only one of them, of course. Oh, you mean the prototype? The model.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to put black tape all over it and all that. Or
you can do that. Yeah.
Well, guys, we're ready to wrap things up here. And if you want to give your Thanksgiving greetings and some final thoughts, that would be fantastic.
Yeah. Hey, I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. I actually cooked it was a practice turkey this morning. My daughter needed one for her work. So I did one in the all-less fryer. It came out great. But yeah, guys, get out there and have a great week with your family. It's a great time to get together. I know a lot of families do meet up, and of course, Christmas not far behind. But hey, get out there and fly and have a little fun.
Thank you, Johnny. Yes, I want to wish everybody, out there in chat a happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, I know it's been a tough year, with lot of stuff going on, but remember, the good things and all the things you have at the holidays.
Yeah.
Try to spend time or at least call your close relatives and friends and reconnect and whatever. And like Bill said, only shopping I'm going to be doing Friday is on the computer. Cyber shopping is the only Black Friday shopping I'm going to be doing. So
my mouse is this is my best. This is my car for Friday for shopping.
My sleigh is going to be the Amazon truck.
Yeah.
So, okay, Bill, what about you?
I want to echo your sentiments. Both of you. I want to wish everybody a very happy Thanksgiving and safe travels and enjoy spending time with loved ones and family. It's been a rough year for us. There's been some things going on in Valerie's family. Of course, her dad passed away earlier this year, but we're really looking forward to a very blessed event coming up in a couple of weeks with a new granddaughter on the way. My daughter's doing very well. She just got over a head cold, but the doctor said everything's checking out, doing fine. So we're really excited about this. And, we're just hoping for a very healthy grandchild. And we've been guessing on the name because my son-in-law, it's like a military secret. He won't tell us the name.
It's going to be another E name.
Well, that's what we're thinking because he said it will remind you of Ellie. Okay.
Yeah.
And we're both, Valerie and I have said, and if you're watching, Andy, we've written this down. We think Elise is the name. That's just our thinking. That's just where we're coming from. So, but we're really looking forward to it because it's also our vacation, our big vacation for the year. But Valerie's not looking forward to the cold. I will say that. So,
well, at least you're not going to Buffalo, Bill.
That's true. That's very true. Okay. Don't have to worry about the snow, I hope. So, well, anyway, I want to wish everyone again a very happy Thanksgiving. Stay safe. Spend time with your loved ones and family. Call them up if you can. Just enjoy yourselves. Be safe. And if you can get out there and fly, do it. Everybody, have a great Thanksgiving. And as always, it's a great day to fly. Take care.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.